newspapers at the time, and I think that was one of the reasons Watterson wanted to back away from it as well, wasn't it?
But I think that's
contracts and so on.
And it's also the artist gets inspired at different times. Maybe something that wasn't speaking to them now does, and whether it be Trump's era is compelling him to touch upon that, or whatever it may be that's going on.
Oh, why you thought he was dead is because he refuses to have his picture taken and avoids being on TV. So you never saw him, so you probably thought, well, I haven't seen him in for a while. He's probably dead.
I'm just really excited he's coming back so I can finally get new freaking Christmas cards from my aunt and my grandmother. This is the same old recycled Gary Larson. It'll be new Gary Larson.
We know where Rich will be the day those hit.
Yeah.
Just
come on,
gathering them up, holding them, walking out.
Well, don't you guys, when you go look for birthday cards or something for somebody, you look at that section, oh, that's a Gary Larson. Oh, that's a Gary Larson. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So birthday card talk is that I despise cards. I don't like forced sentiment. And look, if somebody gives it to me, I'm like, you sign it, I'm like, hey, thank you. I know you're thinking of me. I would much rather you just sit down and have a beer with me, let's talk. And Shelly, my wife, loves cards. Her first job was working for a Hallmark store. She loves that beauty of create a little piece of art and say something. I'm like, yeah, but it's regurgitated crap.
Yeah, you're just picking a sentiment somebody else came up with.
Exactly. And somebody I may hate may also pick up that card and give it to somebody I hate. And now that sentiment is shared amongst people I hate, And I don't like them.
I'm only for cards as a delivery for something else, like gift cards, money, or cash, or, keys to a new house or something. I don't know. So what else you put in gift cards? I'll take that.
I used to feel really bad about throwing away cards, but now I'm just like, well, okay, thanks, bye. We're done.
I did. I used to have a box somewhere that had all the cards. Kept them in for a long time. I don't know why.
I was not stupid when I had my 25th anniversary. I kept mine. I was like, okay, if she sees that in the recycling bin, I may divorce for 25 years. But at least, like if my mom has a birthday, I'll run out. And my mom's this sweet little lady, 5 foot, now probably more like 4'11" as she shrinks a little.
Yeah.
I actually take great joy in going and finding the most obnoxious card to give to her, and it usually has something to do with flatulence or overtly sexual, and it's just to shock her. She's like, Kevin, Todd? I enjoy that.
I have to give you one. There's a card that when you open it, it starts playing music, and it doesn't ever turn off. And I think if you try to, there's a button to stop it, and I think that just makes it louder. And if you rip it up, there's confetti inside it.
So it's truly obnoxious.
That's awesome. I
think it plays for like 5 hours.
That would be the best.
I need to give that to my dad, because where my mom gets the fart sexual reference, Dad, as sweet as he is, he'll go, oh, and you just know he doesn't get it. But at least if it was music, it would just frustrate him. So I think I need to know where to get that.
The annoying card, I'll find it for you.
And here, once again, this is the Google search episode. Is there anything else you'd like to search on Google?
Call us in now. Tweet at us. What else you'd like us to Google for you?
I'm looking.
If you're not available to get to your phone or your laptop,
just go to jokegreeting.com
somehow.
Okay,
without
and
using
that's
your
where
phone.
they've got them all.
They're not a sponsor of the show today, but jokegreeting.com. Do it. So last thing I want to throw here, we're heading into the 20-minute mark.
It's like a
finally,
marathon.
yeah.
Well, I feel like we're doing a marathon. If you call in now, thank you for supporting KERA. For the next $20 donation, you get this great mug. I've got a pen and an empty water bottle.
Wow.
Ta-da.
Do you deliver those in person?
We'd like to thank the Connors from Plano for their $40 donation. We'd also like to thank the Jacksons for their $50 donation. It's a commitment you can give once a month or on an annual basis if you prefer.
I just want to leave you alone and see how long you'll go with this.
I could bore people talking about the station fundraiser.
Have you ever done anything like that?
No.
There
was once I was at the only thing that I really did was a call bank when I was in SMU undergrad, and they wanted us to call alumni to ask for donations for the school. Mm-hmm. That was awkward.
Yeah.
And it was back when people actually answered their phones.
Right. I've worked on the flip side doing like a MD marathon as a camera person. You want to talk about torture, because when it's small market TV, there's only like 2 crews and you're flipping. It's 2 on, 2 off. By the end of that 24, 36 hours, you were just dead.
Well, can you imagine being in front of that microphone and have think of original content if you haven't done that for like 4 hours? Like, I'm just going to talk for 4 hours. That's why when I listen to the fundraising drives on KERA and
being our local PBS affiliate here in Dallas.
The PBS, hearing them do the radio or the TV drive, and I just hear them, I'm like, they really are just trying to figure out how to fill this space to get you to call in and donate some money. And it's like, man, they just sound. I think there was once I heard one of the guys at the end of like that huge fun drive was just like hoarse. Like he couldn't talk.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
So the one thing I want to throw, I've got Rotten Tomatoes here, and it's got this little, rotisserie of things going across, and let's see if I want to
rotisserie of things. It's cooked. It's cooked well.
We've got The Mandalorian up here of things they're talking about. It. Is it the most anticipated show of the fall? I think without question. But the one that actually comes to me is Game of Thrones could get another prequel series. Okay. I like Game of Thrones, and even though Game of Thrones, I think we've talked about it, ended with a bit of a mess, I still like it. I imagine in 5 years I'll go back and watch it again and be like, hey, I like this show. It's fun. It is by no means the worst thing I've ever watched.
Right.
However, are they almost immediately squeezing the life out of this by getting another prequel show?
I mean, when they're talking about like there are 5 in development or something like that, it's just ridiculous. Yeah.
I almost
think
think
people want to tune in for it. I mean,
I think probably so.
You think so? All right.
I mean, if you look at their rental numbers of, disc rentals and things like that and online streaming opportunities, it kills still.
Weren't they doing something else too, like Star Wars films or something like that? The guys from
Lord of the Rings. I mean, the Game of Thrones. They were given a 3-picture original story.
And the rumor being that they are going to go for almost a Knights of the Old Republic way before, which I'm telling you, I'd love that.
Yeah.
I would love for Star Wars to go down the vein of don't tell me any more about the Luke Skywalker saga. I'm done. I've seen enough. I want something new and original. That's why Mandalorian excites me, because I don't know where that's going to go. Don't know what to expect of it.
And the characters we could potentially see from the 4, 5, and 6, and maybe teases of characters from 7, 8, and 9.
But you look at the Star Wars world building there, like we talked about this week on Men of the Apes, that even though there may be inconsistencies in it, there are enough interesting characters like the Mandalorian you could come up that somehow were in the periphery that are existing that still illuminate. That's kind of the cool thing with this. You can illuminate parts of the story you didn't ever know before. And now when you're watching Star Wars, you can see somebody in the background and go, oh, there they are, and it's fun. I wish more people would do that than necessarily just make me chronological history of. You okay?
Sorry, I sneezed.
Oh, no. That's okay.
We have to make me cry, dude.
We allow sneezing on in between. Now, during the week, you can't sneeze.
No. But,
get your shit together.
So it's basically the end. The one thing we didn't do, we're not there today, but we are in Zeus North, and the reason that gets the moniker is that our home base of sorts is your comic book store, Zeus.
Yes. Actually, I'm kind of paying a little bit more attention to my phone today than not, because one of my employees is there by himself today. Normally, my manager, Kelly, is there, and Ben is there on Sundays. I got 2 of them, but she's out of town. She's at Rose City Comic Con in Portland, hobnobbing with all the comic book celebrities.
Wow.
Which means nothing, sitting at a table and signing things, getting rude questions from people walking up.
What do you do?
Yeah, so anyway, so he's there. He's going to be there by himself, and he's opening in just a couple of minutes. And so I'm just kind of like making sure he's okay. I mean, he's an adult man; he should be fine.
Is this the first time he's done this alone?
I think he's done one other Sunday by himself.
Okay, is Sunday a busy day?
No, but we are doing a sale right now today, and so it could potentially be busy.
Okay,
so I did all of my weekend sales yesterday. I did double my normal weekend sales yesterday, and I was there by myself, and he's going to be by himself for 6 hours. He should be fine, but I definitely need to check in on him and make sure he's not.
You're a good business owner, and you don't want to just leave him out there.
Bye. Well, I don't want to lose a day's worth of sales.
Right.
Screw Ben.
Right.
I want to make some cash. Well, hey, what are you talking about?
Hey, Ben, that was directed to you. Screw you.
I mean, Ben's doing a great job. Way to go, buddy. Make us some sales.
Man, I want to work for you, so just behind my back, you can completely say, screw Todd. All right, has anybody got us anything else?
That's it for me.
Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll be back next week with more minutes from Escape from the Planet of the Apes.
Bye. Bye, everybody.